James. I'm a personal trainer from empoweringpt.co.uk, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the classic plank mistakes. So everybody loves a plank. So either a high plank or low plank, all of these rules apply. The only difference is that with a high plank, it tends to focus more on the lower portion of the rectus abdominis, and it tends to be a little bit easier because of that. Okay, whereas if you're low, gravity tends to pull you down more in the middle, and it affects the vast majority, but particularly in the middle. Now, if you struggle for balance, to make it a little bit easier, you can have your feet out wide, whether in low or high. And if you have your feet together, you have to squeeze that a little bit harder just to hold your position. Okay, so that's the plank. But that's not how most people do it. So, one of the most common mistakes that you see is the hip position. Now, what you should be able to do is hold your body nice and flat. So if I hold this position, I can feel my abs squeezing, and I should also be able to squeeze my glutes from this position as well. Whereas some people, they have a tendency to stick their hips up in the air, making it very easy, or they let their hips drop right down, and again, it's just because of a weak core. So if this exercise is particularly difficult for you, then you can either do a high plank, or if you really need to, you can always bring your knees down to the floor or one knee. So from here, you would just have your knees behind you and just hold it in this position. So if you're finding that your hips are dropping right down to the floor, then I would suggest that. If your hips are up high, then you just need to bring them down and keep bringing them down until you can feel good contraction in your glutes. If you're able to get a full contraction there, then you're in the right position. The next common mistake is something that can only be seen from the front generally. So ideally, you want to be holding yourself in this position here. But what most people do is they'll let themselves drop right down. Okay, you want to be holding yourself nice and stable by keeping your shoulders down. Okay, you're using your serratus anterior to push through the floor and lift yourself up. Okay, if you're weak in that particular area, you're going to let your shoulder blades move together and your body will drop. This creates a lot of instability and it will make your plank a lot harder for you. If you help to push it up, your serratus will help to assist your abs in keeping your body off of the ground. So the next common mistake is something that can't really be seen. Now this is how you activate your abs. So your abs should be pushed into your body and through to your spine. You want to imagine sucking your stomach in and bringing that as close to your spine as possible, and that's going to help you activate your abs. So as you hold this isometrically, so squeezing that muscle and just holding it, what you want to be doing is bring your stomach to your spine. Obviously you want to keep breathing, but imagine you've had a sharp exhale and you're pushing your stomach into your spine. Okay, what a lot of people do is they tend to relax their abs or try to semi-relax them. As much as they're squeezing, they're not squeezing as much as they could be. What you want to be doing is squeezing as hard as you can, pushing yourself. You want to almost try to be pulling your elbows towards your toes and your toes to your elbows. And that's going to help activate your abs as much as you can and really give you a nice strong contraction. What you don't want to do is just casually be hanging around with fairly loose abs and just holding this position here. That's what makes it quite easy. So if you're a little bit more advanced and you know how to get a full contraction in your abs, then this exercise will benefit you much more. So that's all I've got for you for today. Hopefully you now know how to do a plank. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment down below. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching.